Welcome to BUAD161 Introduction to Financial Accounting. I'm Dr. Blazer, and I'm here to help you succeed this semester. I expect a lot of you, and I would hope that you expect a lot of me. Please, please, please don't hesitate to send me an email or stop by office hours if you have questions. Don't fall behind. Don't get confused. If you have questions, just ask. I'm here to help you and help you understand the resources that are available to help you succeed this semester in this course. I'm going to briefly walk through the syllabus and some of the course resources, but before I do that, I want to ask you to be sure you click on this link to access the syllabus. There's a link here on detailed instructions on how to register for Connect, and here's a link to the Connect website. When you click on this link, it'll take you to the Connect website where you can register for the course. If you have any trouble registering, just click on this link, First Day of Class Connect, and it will take you to this website or web page right here, which will give you detailed instructions on how to register for Connect. After you register for Connect, make sure you go back into D2L, and there's a widget down below this one that will show you how to pair your Connect course with D2L. That way you will be able to directly access Connect assignments from D2L, and the D2L gradebook will update automatically with the points you score on Connect assignments. Once you've registered for Connect, you should see something like this. You'll have folders for orientation videos, you'll have folders for exams, and you'll have folders for each chapter with chapter assignments. These will include interactive previews, account quizzes, and homework. Within D2L, the important tabs to look at will be the Resources tab, where you can access the syllabus and other course documents and assignments. The Assessment folder will take you directly to assignments and feedback on those assignments, as well as a gradebook. From the Resources tab, you'll have information on the syllabus, advice on using your textbook, a little bit of background information on me, links to the how-to or instructional videos on how to use Connect, and then you'll see chapter folders for each chapter. First thing you'll see in a chapter folder is a link to the SmartBook. You can do SmartBook assignments for extra credit, PowerPoint presentations, a link to the Connect interactive previews, and a Chapter 1 handout. We'll discuss some of these individual assignments in a few moments. I want to spend a few minutes going over some highlights on the course syllabus. Please read the course description and some of the learning objectives. One of the things I do have broken down are the learning objectives that would apply to perhaps only accounting majors, although you'll be required to learn these things in this course. But in terms of takeaways, you can see a lot of the things we do in this course apply to all majors. That's because accounting is a language of business, and as we go through your upper level business courses, your finance classes, your management classes, even your marketing classes, we'll use vocabulary and concepts that you will learn in these introductory accounting courses. While accounting isn't a math class, we do make use of numbers, and we want some computational competency, and so you're expected to have been placed into Math 151 or have earned a C- or better in college algebra. Please set up D2L notifications, push notifications. That way, when I send out emails or announcements to the class, it'll automatically go to your Millersville email address. But if you want it directed to your cell phone or to an alternate email address, use that push notification to make sure you're getting updates where you want to see them. Please read through the course policies. One thing I do want to point out in this class is that there's a lot of assignments here, and it moves pretty quickly. You can work ahead on assignments, but I'm not going to accept late assignments. Please make sure you look through the policies on academic honesty. If you need any type of learning accommodations, please reach out to Millersville's Office of Learning Services and arrange for those accommodations to be made. We're going to be using the 7th edition of Phillips, Libby, and Libby, Fundamentals of Financial Accounting. You're going to have to purchase access to McGraw-Hill's Connect, which includes access to an ebook. I would recommend also, though, having a hard copy of the book, and you don't have to have a 7th edition. There aren't many changes. You can get used copies of the 5th or 6th editions on Amazon for less than $15. I think it's really helpful to have that hard copy to thumb through, to write in, to make notes in the margin, to hang post-it notes on pages if you have questions. It's just a better learning experience. Here's the web link for our Connect section of class. And again, that was also in D2L on the course's webpage. You're also going to need access to Microsoft Excel. You can download a free version of Office 365 for students, or you can access a virtual PC through Microsoft or through Millersville's VLab, and here's the link on how to do that. You're probably going to need a business calculator, and if you don't have one, I would recommend getting a TI-84. You'll use that later on in your finance class. Again, you don't need to rush out and buy a TI-84, but if you don't have a business calculator, that's the one I would recommend. This is really important. All learning is an active process, and you need to be engaged fully in this class. I've got a breakdown of estimated time requirements over the coming semester. I would expect about 120 hours in total. We've got 13 chapters and maybe 2 hours a chapter for reading that, completing interactive previews in Connect, maybe an hour chapter. We've got Excel handouts and chapter handouts, maybe another 20 hours working through Connect homework from the 13 chapters, and then we've got exams, and then just a little bit of miscellaneous time. If you don't have time to devote to this class, don't waste $1,200. Drop the class and take it in the fall semester, take it in the spring semester, take it in another semester where you might have more time to devote to the course. That said, the course is very well supported, and if you do the work, it's quite simple to get through the course. But again, you've got to do the work, and if you've got questions, you've got to be on top of it. Send emails, ask questions, drop in by office hours. Students are always interested in how they're going to be graded. Half your grade is going to be based on exams, and the other half is going to be based on Connect assignments, Excel assignments, chapter handouts, etc. And here's the grading scale. First thing you're going to want to make sure you do in this course is view the Connect orientation videos. And you can access those directly from the How to Register and Use Connect in D2L, or indirectly by going to the Connect website and clicking on the Connect orientation videos. To earn points, these need to be completed by March 15th, but I would encourage you to do them right away. They're the how-to in terms of using Connect. My suggested approach for studying for this course is the first thing to do is to complete the interactive previews in Connect, right there. The next thing would be to complete the chapter handouts. The chapter handouts are where you will get all of my prepared lecture videos and content for the course. Typically, the first tab, the instructions tab, will have 2 broad overview videos, YouTube videos, talking about the chapter. And then you'll see tabs within each handout, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 handout tabs. And on these tabs, you're going to be asked to answer questions. For instance, this first one, where would you find the amount of cash paid for equipment? Well, cash appears on the balance sheet, but you won't find the amount of cash we paid for equipment on the balance sheet. You'll just see how much cash we have. The correct answer is the cash flow statement. And when you get an answer correct, the font will turn blue. And cash, of course, we will find on the balance sheet. So handouts 1, 2, 3, and 4, they will reinforce the information that is covered in that interactive preview. And again, you can access the interactive previews directly through D2L or in the folder for Chapter 1 in Connect. After you've completed the interactive preview and the handout, I suggest reading this textbook or the Smart Book, and again, the Smart Book can give you some extra credit, and then finally complete the Connect homework, account quizzes, or other assignments as listed in D2L. All of the assignments, other than account quizzes, are open and available right now in D2L. The interactive previews are typically due the first day we cover a chapter in Connect. And we could see that interactive preview is due on Tuesday, May 9th. Make that Monday, May 9th. The next assignment is the handout. It's due on Tuesday. And there's also an account quiz. Each chapter has anywhere from actually some chapters don't have account quizzes, but most chapters have 2 account quizzes, and they're open for a 2-day window. These just are simple exercises. The first time you do them, they may take 4 or 5 minutes, but by the time you get to the end of the semester, because the account quizzes are largely the same, you ought to be able to crank one out in a minute or so. It's just a list of 20 accounts, and you're asked to tell me which financial statement that the account goes on, or whether it's an asset, liability, revenue, or expense, or an equity. Chapter 1 then has an Excel workbook that's going to be due on Tuesday, May 10th. And again, one thing's here, pay attention to. I expect you to use cell references or formulas to complete this worksheet. Now, if you haven't used Excel, don't panic. There is a YouTube video that will take you on a step-by-step basis on how to complete this assignment. That's also something you can look for most of the chapter handouts. This is the Chapter 2 handout. This first one, video link, is again my broad overview lecture video. And the other 3 here are YouTube videos by a guy who has a series of videos out there. The videos are put together by a young Canadian guy at a website called accountingstuff.com.
In this video, you'll discover what assets mean in accounting. I'm going to break down the definition for you and take you through some common types of asset that are...
The videos are very well done and easy to understand. Then also, most handout tabs for later chapters have an instructional video that will walk you through the computational problems associated with that particular question. So again, first thing, complete the interactive previews, then complete the handout. After you've done that, then you'll complete account quizzes and homework assignments. There's typically 2 homework sets for each chapter. Homework set A is a little bit simpler, and homework set B is a little bit more complex. One thing that I do want to point out with regard to all of the Connect assignments, you have to submit them for them to be graded and to be scored. Otherwise, the assignments will remain in progress and you won't earn points. You don't receive any points for late interactive previews. For Connect homework, you can turn it in late, but you'll be docked 25% each fraction of a day that an assignment is late. You can work the interactive previews and the homework as many times as you want, and your grade will only be based on the highest score for each assignment. And these Connect assignments are linked to the end of chapter textbook problems, and they're algorithmically generated, which means that you will get the same question as the one in the back of the textbook, but with different numbers. You'll get the same question as one of your peers, but again with different numbers. While you're working the assignments, you can click on a Check My Work link, and also you can look for hints that will guide you through a very similar problem. And again, you can find out more about these features in Connect when you watch the Connect videos: how to complete an interactive preview, how to complete an assignment, how to complete an Excel simulation. Once the scheduled due date for a Connect homework assignment has passed, you can't access it and earn any points. However, I do have set up in Connect at the very bottom of all the homework a folder that says Practice Homework. And here you can work any of these assignments even after the scheduled due date. Please look through the rest of the syllabus, again, to read the details on the Connect homework, the details on the account quizzes, the detailed information on the Excel assignments, and then of course exams. There's going to be 3 exams during the semester. The first one's going to cover chapters 1 through 4. The second exam will cover chapters 5 through 9. And the final exam is cumulative. You're going to have 2 hours to complete each exam. The exams are going to be proctored through Proctorial. That's McGraw-Hill's proctoring service. There's no camera, but your web browser will be locked down and you'll be restricted from accessing other programs. You can look through the course calendar here to find out the dates we start each chapter. Again, the due dates for each one of these assignments are in the particular chapter folders in D2L. Again, if you've got any questions, please send me an email. Stay on top of things. Don't fall behind. If you don't have time to take this course this semester, take it at a later semester. You can really succeed in this class. My goal is to get you through it, to help you meet your course goals for the course. Please, please, please reach out if you need help, if you've got questions. Thanks a lot. Good luck this semester.